I've personally been playing Roblox since 2014, and back then the game was a lot more magical. Everyone was talking to each other, there was no bad vibes, the role plays were fun, and people were genuinely more kind. It feels like after 2021, the game just did a 180. Like, everyone's so rude. You say something, people would just straight up ignore you in the chat. Like, it's so irritating. People are always on some kind of beef, especially in murder mystery. It's just not even fun anymore. Though it is completely possible to find games that you still enjoy and talk to people who are still very much fun, there are rude people. Like, it's just not the same. You had to be there to see how fun Roblox was before it had the great shift, bro. And it quite literally is a great shift. Like, I know y'all remember. If y'all were there, you remember, bro. Just as a disclaimer, everything I'm about to say is my personal opinion, and if you guys want to share yours, you can just feel free to comment it down below. But this is my personal experience and how I feel about Roblox changing. It is way too hard to find new fun Roblox games these days. Like, it feels like I'm scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. There's so many games, yet there's none. Like, what? It is such a struggle to find a fun game in Roblox because developers are coming out with these cheap games and spamming them. For example, walk for 1 second and gain +1 speed. How many times have you seen a game similar to that? Multiple times. And the same goes for multiple genres of games. One cheap game is made and the developer spams it, or other people spam it. And that's all we see. So instead of seeing fun games like Dragon Adventurers, Bloxburg, Murder Mystery, Just to Impress, games that took time to make, we see those spams and copies and knockoffs of those cheap games that took maybe a week max to make. Enough about that. Let's talk about the downfall of the Roblox classic games like Royale, Bloxburg, meepcity. Like, we all know what I'm talking about. A lot of classic games are still going on strong, like natural disasters and such, but the issue lies within the game. Nobody is talking to each other. I know y'all remember the days you can go into any server and go up to anyone, talk to anybody, and start a good, meaningful, like a deep conversation. Like, not deep, but you know, you could role play, get to know somebody real quick. Like, it used to be so easy. Now you join the same games, no one's talking. It's weird. It's low-key eerie. The only conversations you'll ever see are friends who are already friends having a conversation inside the game. You know what I'm talking about? Everyone has become antisocial and introverted on Roblox, which is a huge problem because this is a virtual reality social game. So if no one's being social on a social game, where's the fun? That's why Roblox is feeling more boring, more dead. No one's talking to each other, which is making the game very dry. Sometimes socialization isn't the only issue with the game. Let's talk about Royale High. Royale High literally used to be so fun. It was packed with events all the time, full of people willing to help you with the events. Everyone was so chatty, and honestly, it had to be top 10 peak roleplay experiences at the time. Now, if you do not have Roblox, you're cooked. You're over with. The game is not fun anymore. You can tell the developers really don't care, especially with all these new rush updates. Like, Campus 4 is so buns. Who's playing Campus 4? And if you like it, I'm sorry, but it's just not how it used to be. It's not fun anymore. Don't even get me started on Bloxburg. Why did they even change the game? The game was so fun before. Like, you would see people building hotels, McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, so that you could roleplay inside. People were building towns before the update that really sold it over. Like, I think they sold Coeptus, I think that was his name. He sold it to these other people who really messed up the game, the whole entire game, because the hospital bills, what was that? What the hell was that? There was no hospital to even go to. Why am I paying them? Oh, and those new people who bought the game also made the excellent employee game pass completely pointless. I want my money back, honestly, for every single game pass I paid for. And the game's free now. Like, I know we knew the game was gonna become free at some point. We knew that. But why is the game banned now? You did not need to change the game to make it free. Like, I didn't get it at all. Now the game's banned and no one's playing it. The last thing I want to talk about is the lack of individuality in this Roblox community. Like, why is everything the same? It feels like. I kind of touched on this earlier, talking about how developers spam the same concept, but even the players, self-expression is literally dead. And even outside of Roblox, in our day-to-day lives, self-expression, especially on TikTok and social media, is dead. For example, y'all remember when preppies were a thing and slenders, copy and paste? It feels like every time there's a popular style on Roblox, you'll see 10,000 of them. Like, what is that? I feel like how you dress in real life, you should dress like that on Roblox. Or how you want to dress in real life, you should dress like that in Roblox. And add your own spin. Personalize your Roblox avatar. Stop typing in on TikTok Roblox outfit ideas or whatever. Go through the market and find clothes that you like and put them on your character. Roblox back then was so good at being a place where you could express yourself without having to buy the clothes in real life, because back then we were children. We couldn't buy our own clothes, so we did it in Roblox. I feel like, why is that disappearing? Why do we have all these preppies? Why do we have all these slenders? More so in 2021, but like still the same concept stands. Why is everyone the same? And the same thing for games. Like, think about a popular game, Brookhaven, for example. Now think about how many fakes there are within Brookhaven. There's Berry Avenue, there's Lifetopia, there's so many. Think about Piggy, there's Spider, there's all these fakes. Think about all these major games just to impress, bro. It has so many fakes. Why not make your own game? Individuality is dead, bro. Taking inspiration and flat out copying something is so different, bro. Dress to Impress took inspiration from Fashion Famous. It's clear, but Dress to Impress completely changed it. Dress to Slay is just flat out copying. It's clear. That's not inspiration. You know, like, individuality is dead. People can't think for their own. Like, it's so sad to see. Just to end the video on a positive note, I just want to say it is possible to find people who are chatty. It's possible to find people who still talk and games that are still very fun. I'm just saying, Roblox is not the same, and it won't be. Comment down below your take on this topic and how you feel about my take on the topic. If you're watching this far, please consider subscribing and liking and watching my next video.